Yeah! What is up, my cranky crew? Did that for Cranky Blades today? It's Halloween, it's Halloween, it's a spooky day for Halloween, it's spooky and stuff and it's spooky. Hey, it's spooky day! Today is Halloween, and I didn't really have anything planned at all because I'm a mess of a planner recently, it seems. And so I was like, hey, why don't I do a reading your comments video? Because one, haven't done one in a really long time, and two, it's Halloween, so I can take some spooky comments and do them. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So I went to Twitter to ask you guys for some spooky comments. Oh boy, you gave some spookums to me. What's scarier, adulting or the boogeyman? Definitely adulting. There's nothing scarier than having to pay taxes or having to figure out how insurance works or trying to get a loan from the bank. And nobody teaches you these things, and you have to go in and they just throw you into the shark tank. I'd rather be thrown in a shark tank than have to be an adult. It's wonderful not having any responsibilities. If you're a person that doesn't have any responsibilities, like, keep it while you can, because as soon as you move out of your parents' house, everything is up to you, and it's horrible. No, it's something that I forgot until I moved out. Food. It costs money. I always forgot that, like, my fridge isn't just constantly filled with food and stuff. I have nothing to eat. I just ate chips and salsa for lunch because that's all I had. There's nothing scarier than having to be responsible. Nothing. Do you believe in aliens? Yes, I 100% believe in aliens because I think that the world is so, not the world, the universe is so absolute, it's infinitely massive because if you believe in the Big Bang, which is like the big explosion that created the universe pretty much, and like all the solar systems and everything, so the universe is constantly expanding because that explosion is still spreading out. So the universe is constantly expanding, and also not only is it constantly expanding, but it's constantly expanding faster than the speed of light. I think it's either the speed of light or the speed of sound. I'm pretty sure it's the speed of light. So even if we caught up to the end of the universe, you wouldn't be able to, because it's traveling fast. You'd have to travel alongside. Anyway, my point is the universe is so infinitely massive. The fact that we are the only, in this infinitely massive universe, the fact that we are the only living species, like that planet Earth is the only one that has species like us, that like intelligent life, I think is so incredibly small. Like the chance of that happening is so minuscule because in this infinitely expanded, there are trillions and trillions and trillions of planets, and the fact that like a lot of people think that Earth is the only one that has intelligent life, I just can't believe that. It's basic probability. The probability of that happening is almost impossible. Almost impossible. Anyway, that's what I think. Are you satin? No, I think this is cotton. Yeah, I don't know. If you're asking me what I am, I'm mostly like skin and random molecules and stuff. I have fingernails. I have hair. Human hair. Yeah, no satin though, I don't think. If a man came into your house and casually stated that they will either saw off your legs or your arms, which would you choose? Well, first, because of the polite host that I am, I'd probably offer him a drink, maybe some cheese and crackers if he wanted. I'd show him where the restroom was just in case he had to go. I would kindly ask him to remove his shoes at the door because he's probably tracking in some mud from the crazy storm that's going on outside. Maybe I'd ask him to, set his saw down by the door or something. You don't want to have that on the table. We eat there, so, you want to keep that away. But, once we start up the kindly conversation, we're just like, hey, how are you? How are your kids? Blah, 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 blah. Then we get to the, like, I'm gonna saw off your arms or your legs. You have to decide. I would probably choose my legs just because I use my hands and my arms way more than I use my legs. I mean, I still use my legs all of the time, walking places and stuff. But
like it would be a lot harder to make videos and stuff without my legs, and it harder to film things and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know, probably my legs. But also I could get cool robot arms. I don't know, if I could get like really sick robot arms, then definitely robot arms. But assuming that I can't, I don't know. You know, what was your favorite Halloween costume? So apparently I actually already talked about this. I don't remember ever talking about this because people were tweeting me about it, being like, do you have pictures of this costume? But when I was like 1 or 2, maybe 3, my mom dressed me up as a grocery bag for Halloween. It was super funny. So I was just like this brown paper bag, and I had like milk jugs and like egg cartons and stuff like that coming out of the bag. It was awesome. It was a really cool costume idea. My mom all the time made costumes for me as a kid. But that's my favorite Halloween costume. It's really cute. I don't have a picture of it, unfortunately. I know that we have pictures of it somewhere, but I don't have like a digital copy. But maybe I can ask my mom to dig around and send me a picture of the picture, and then you guys can see. But I don't have it as of now, but that was my favorite Halloween costume. What would you think of me cosplaying as you for Halloween? I'm going with a friend who is going as Mark. A lot of people have been asking me this too, and it's super weird, not in a bad way weird, but it's so weird that like people are going as me for Halloween. Like I never thought that people would ever want to cosplay as me or anything like that. But I think it's super cool. If any of you guys are cosplaying as me for Halloween, be sure to tweet me some pictures because I'd love to see it. But yeah, I think that's awesome. It's really flattering that you would want to go as me for Halloween. That's super cool. So hope it goes well. What's the candy you always look forward to getting when you went trick-or-treating as a kid? So as a kid, trick-or-treating actually kind of sucked because a lot of you guys know that I have a peanut allergy. And thankfully, my mom like sent out like a newsletter to all of our neighbors being like, please don't have peanut candy or else my son will die. So that was really nice. But I always kind of felt a little bit left out during Halloween because there was a lot of candy that I still couldn't eat. But as a kid, I really liked Hershey bars a lot, which like now they're all right. I don't know, but now my favorite candy is Kit Kats because recently in the past year or so, I found out that I can have Kit Kats, which is fucking awesome. Also, I really like Mars bars. Mars bars are really good. I used to get like a bunch of candy from this like peanut-free factory thing as a kid, and it was awesome. It was so good. Like Mars bars. And I would get, like, I really love, like, even though this isn't candy, but, like, chocolate-covered Rice Krispie treats. Oh, so good! But as far as candy goes, probably Kit Kats, or maybe, I don't know. I like Jolly Ranchers a lot, just because it's a thing to suck on, I don't know. Have you ever played with the Ouija board? No, and I never, ever want to. So, when we were filming Who Killed Markiplier, we did this scene with, like, kind of a fake Ouija board, like it was a cloth. But even that, I was scared to do that. Like I didn't even touch it. Mark was the only one touching it. It was in one of the like gym episodes. And even that, I was like a little bit freaked out because like, I don't want to tempt things. I don't know. I don't even really believe in that stuff all that much, but it's just like, I don't want to, no thanks. But if anybody ever wants me to play with a Ouija board, not fucking happening. No, thank you. Nope. Where did you get the idea for your out of time video, and what was it like filming it? So if you guys don't know the out of time video, that was actually a video to promote the 5-year anniversary posters that came out, which actually are still gonna be on sale for a little bit longer because they haven't sold out yet. So they're still up if you would like to get one of those, but they're probably gonna be taken down soon because I know that there's not a lot left. I don't really know where the idea came from. I mean, it's not like a crazy video or anything like that. It was just like, oh, I should probably make a video saying that these posters are out. And also I just wanted to like experiment with like spooky stuff because it was a lot of fun filming it. And so I was just thinking about ways that I could do it, and I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if like I woke up in a nightmare or something and I thought that I saw this thing and it was like whispering to me like sell the posters, and then it just cut to me and you think that it's me at first, but then I'm I'm scribbling stuff, and you think that I'm signing the posters, but I'm actually just like scribbling all across this thing. Anyway, yeah, it wasn't like a crazy idea or anything. I came up with it one afternoon, and then I was like, oh, I should probably film this. So Catherine actually helped me film that video, and it turned out really well. I really liked it. There were a couple things that I wanted to have in the video that just like I didn't film it right, and so I couldn't do it without it looking shitty. Like when I bolted up and when I went back to sleep, I wanted myself, like my dark version or whatever, to be in the background, but the framing was off when I originally shot it, so I couldn't add that in, but it turned out fine. But it was a lot of fun, and I wanted to do a cool Halloween video for this year, and I started writing one out. Like I wanted to do sort of like a short film kind of thing, but I didn't end up having enough time with like tour happening and like different conventions, and I could have maybe had done it, but I just didn't prepare enough. So, but sometime I want to do like not a higher production thing, because it wouldn't be like high production, but it'd be like a little bit of a short film or something. I don't know. I'd like that to happen someday, but I don't know when. Have you ever had a reoccurring nightmare, or a nightmare that you remember vividly? Yeah, so I haven't actually had this nightmare in a really long time, but as a kid, I had this really creepy reoccurring nightmare, and it doesn't even really sound that creepy just talking about it, but in the nightmare, it was so scary. So I would start to fall asleep, and sometimes this would happen when I would start to fall asleep, so I was still like kind of awake, or it would be an actual dream. But I would have this dream where it was a completely white space, like it was just like a room filled with nothing. It wasn't even a room, it was just white space. And then randomly, like flowers would bloom from the ground, and then out of the flowers would bloom people, which was really weird, and they would just slowly walk towards me and just start to speak, but it was all gibberish, so I couldn't figure out like what they were talking about, and they would just slowly start to speak faster and faster and faster and faster as they walked towards me, and then I would usually wake up at that point. But I would still hear the voices in my head, which makes me sound like an insane person, but I was still like kind of half dreaming. And so whenever this would happen, like it happened a few times while I was at a friend's house, and I would like have to wake them up and have them talk to me to like get the voices out of my head. It sounds super creepy. This sounds so weird. But I know hearing about it doesn't sound that, like the dream probably wasn't that scary, but it was really freaky to me, because the whole like gibberish thing and the voices slowly getting louder and faster was super creepy. So that was a recurring dream that I had as a kid. I haven't had it since I was like 15 or 16 though, so hopefully that doesn't come back, because no thank you. So that's pretty much gonna be it for this reading your comments video. Thank you guys so much for all the spooky questions. I hope that you guys have an awesome Halloween. I don't have anything planned for Halloween, unfortunately. I might go out later tonight and just go somewhere, I don't know, because so many people like go out tonight and as different things, and they dress up and stuff. I don't have anything to dress up as, but I might just like go out and people watch, because it's funny seeing people all dressed up and stuff like that. But I don't have any plans other than that. But if you guys have plans to go out, I hope that you have a good time. I hope that you're all very safe, and tweet me some pictures of your costumes as well. Even like, I don't care if you're cosplaying as me or not, like, just tweet me pictures of your costumes, because I really want to see them. And a lot of you guys make really cool costumes. I've seen that a lot when you guys cosplay at conventions. A lot of you guys are super talented. So anyway, tweet me some pictures of your costumes. I hope you guys have a fantastic Halloween. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap that like button right in the face, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Stay cranky. Bye.